This video is for the women, just like me. I'm gonna talk to you women today. I saw something that was just disgusting to me earlier. And I thought, man, I wasn't there to intervene. But I have an audience here. And I have an audience of women who I want to speak to right now. There are a lot of good women in the world. I'm crediting women with that. There are some genuine, good-hearted women out there. But then there are a lot of very self-absorbed, very unintelligent, very immature, very misled, and very lost, very self-unaware women out there. And it's kind of you I want to talk to right now. So hold your horses. There was a gentleman who grabbed some lunch at a restaurant this afternoon. He finished up his lunch and was getting ready to leave the restaurant. He approached the exit door and he noticed there was a 20-something-year-old woman 10 feet in front of him coming into the restaurant. So he thought, the right thing to do, the way I was raised, I'm going to hold this door open for this woman. I'm going to acknowledge and respect and honor my fellow human being. So the woman approaches and he holds the door open for her. Now you would think that you would be met with gratitude for your gesture of kindness and acknowledgement, and that you would think that it would be appreciated by a fellow human being. But that was just not so. Unfortunately, there are some people in this world who are a little less than human. Unfortunately, it's a little more common with the emergence of the next generation. And I understand why, but I'm not here to talk about why. This generation is the way that it is. I'm here to call you out for your wrongdoing. I'm here to call you out for where you are wrong and where you're not doing anything to correct it. Because you think that you are so wronged that you have a right to act disrespectfully. You're wrong. Instead of being met with gratitude for a simple gesture, such as holding the door open for a lady, he's met with an ice storm. He is met with vehement hatred. Her response is, another toxic man trait. I'm a woman and I am well capable of opening the door for myself. Do you not think that I'm capable of opening the door for myself? You know, why don't you just get the hell out of my way? How dare you? So his head got bitten off, and I just want to know how many of you watching think that she was right for her response. I don't care who wronged you. As a woman, it is what embodies you as a woman to show respect, to show respect and to show that you honor yourself and your fellow human being, and to respond appropriately. You know, even if you don't like the person, you know, there's a time and a place for everything. You know, and I am not even going to excuse you for those times that you've been so wronged by a man. It is your responsibility what you do with your pain. And it is not okay for you to treat somebody else with disrespect. But I do have to say that there is a real flaw in today's society. And that flaw is that we glorify the image of an alpha female. A female who doesn't need a man, much as anyone, but a female who is completely all-sufficient on her own and can even function better than a man, supposedly. Society and its women are now discarding their femininity as far as women go. And the lines between genders are so blurred, and I know that is another topic altogether. But the lines between femininity and being a man, so masculinity and femininity, are so confused. So confused. What is being glorified in this world today is that the feminine woman has no place in this world anymore. The feminine woman she can't make the cut. She can't do the things a man can do, and that just doesn't work for this society. So a woman is seen as no longer being needed. She no longer has a place here. In fact, she's more of a disservice, because what's really glorified is if a woman can accomplish being the man. That's really something. That's kick-ass, man. And that's what women aspire to be now. Wow, look at that woman. You know, her man just watches the kids all day, and look at what I do sitting behind this computer screen, or in the office, or behind a cubicle, or whatever it is that she's doing. If she can be the one that puts food on the table, pays all the tabs every dinner date, and if she's the one who can buy all the cars and own all the houses and pay for all the vacations, while her man gets to just watch the kids and play video games or what, I don't know, whatever. The woman is so glorified. She is now like God. She is a goddess for accomplishing this. And this is what not every woman aspires to be. While the man is put to shame, so much so that the man is so belittled. The masculine identity is so belittled and so trashed in the face of this goddess identity, this she-man. And it is laughable, but it's not funny. It's disgusting. It is actually self-destruction. Do you think, as a woman, you could really discard your femininity and throw away everything that you are? Do you really think that? Because I'll tell you something. You will never be a good man, but you could be a hell of a woman. And I am so sorry that whoever hurt you so bad. But you're not taking any responsibility for your pain. And what happens when you don't? I'm sorry, but you're not entitled to be a bitch because someone hurt you. It's our responsibility to heal ourselves and to work on ourselves and to be respectful and uplifting of our humankind, our fellow human beings. But instead, you choose to totally put your humanity in a blaze and destroy it. And you think that this is just glorifying to you. This couldn't be more sick. I really almost want to say, do you remember a damn thing your mama taught you when you were a little girl? But then I have to think, it's just not the same anymore. Even your parents, likely, just haven't gotten the chance to even heal their own wounds, to even know that it was okay to acknowledge their own wounds. And so now look at where you're at. Essentially, you didn't even have a mama or a dad. You had somebody that resembled something, you're not even sure what, and you don't even have a sense of self-awareness. All you know is that the only way to make it in this world is to be a man. You better be damn well self-sufficient, or you're just not going to make the cut. I'm really here to tell you, stop listening to that crap. Because if you don't stop listening to that crap, then you become a contributor to this disease. And don't you think for a moment that you're entitled to that. You are not excused for your actions. You are every bit as accountable as the next guy. And this is completely unacceptable. Do you think that you can treat somebody who holds a door open for you with such vehement hatred? You are out of your ever-loving mind, and you better cut it the heck out. I'm sorry if you didn't have a mama growing up, but now I'm gonna be your mama, and I'm gonna tell you that you need to cut this shit out. Who the hell do you think you are? Because you have it all wrong, little girl. Hey, I told you, I don't have any tolerance lately. But when you're an adult and you behave like this in today's world, you are completely responsible for every bit of your actions. And I think you better start realizing that. Part of growing in maturity is understanding how to respect your fellow human beings. You do not have to like me, but you better respect me.